Do you ever wonder why some guys find it very easy to get the attention of women? They are averagely handsome, have thriving careers just like an average guy, and are not extremely rich, yet they enjoy the full attention of the opposite sex. In reality, they have the perfect knowledge to make girls chase after them, and they continuously put this knowledge to good use. While women are often viewed as complicated individuals, getting them to follow you requires greater insight into women and their minds. The hard part usually involves making her feel comfortable around you and chasing after you. Girls typically have the most challenging time trusting men and letting them in, even if these men come with the best of intentions. Essentially, all that's required in getting a girl to chase after you is the element of desire. Desire is what turns her reply from "I'm busy" whenever you wish to hang out with her, to her constantly checking out when you're free or available to hang out with her. This reason is also why specific rules like how you should never call her the next day or how you shouldn't be too clingy too soon. With time, you'll come to realize these rules are pretty absurd, but they, however, seem to have a point. With that being said, let's discuss 3 main steps you can follow to get your dream girl chasing after you. Rule 1. Be desireless. This rule seems to be a cheat, as you're not supposed to be desire-free. This is because a person with no desire won't target or talk to women he considers attractive, nor will he go close to them as he has no desire to do these things. However, what you must strive for is to get yourself rid of neediness. This means you should make the women around you feel like you don't need them. While it's okay to like them, get friendly with them, or even spend more time than usual with them, you must ensure you don't end up needy. You might already know why it's important not to act needy around a girl. However, for those of you who don't, we'll shed more light on what neediness actually is. The idea of neediness narrows down to one thing: the need for approval. As children, we were used to getting love, care, and consent from our parents, especially our mothers. We enjoyed unconditional love, care, and support for everything we did, and nothing was asked of us in return. However, the older we grew, the more we lost this sense of complete, utter care and total dependence on our parents. This opened to us the harsh realities of life. Neediness is the imbalance between validation, self-love, and self-assurance. The moment we become needy, we're externally searching for answers that lie within us. There's a thin line between being needy and wanting the girl. You must want the girl enough to engage her in conversations and even to be excellent around her, but you don't need to act all needy to achieve this. If that still seems quite challenging, imagine women as a glass of water when you're thirsty. In a case where you're not very thirsty, you don't need the water, and if you don't get that glass, you could get another. However, there is a glass within your reach, so there's no harm in reaching out for it, picking it up and drinking it. You'll enjoy that water very well, and even appreciate it without being needy. This is the shade of desirelessness you must acquire if you want girls to chase you. Rule 2. Be excellent. Talking about being excellent, a lot of factors come to play. While many regard excellence as being intelligent or funny, that isn't just it. Excellence is mainly a combination of smartness and wit, as these two often go together. There are several ways you can show the attributes of excellence around a woman. Unlike answering a class question to prove intelligence, you can talk to a woman directly and be excellent there. You can also start conversations with people in earshot of the woman you want to impress and be excellent with those people. This is what we call social proof. Specific roles can also play a huge role here, like fore dancing at a party, acting as a talented disc jockey, or being a skilled ski instructor. These roles not only show excellence, but also exude authority. Sound fundamentals, although necessary, are not enough. When a woman takes the time to assess a man's value, she first looks at his behavior. Fundamentals act as a mere foot in the door for you when you approach a lady, and sound fundamentals can help soften things. However, fundamentals alone won't get you laid, at least not with the best girl out there. While fundamentals make things easier, your behavior makes her chase you. Being cool and sociable is one of the broadest and most applicable ways of displaying attractive behavior. However, learning to do many cool things women find excellent is an added advantage when it comes to catching women's attention. That begs the question, what is that special thing you are excellent at, and how can you put it to use for women to see? Find a way to place your excellence on display, and if you combine this with the other rules of desirelessness and retreat, girls will chase after you. Rule 3. Retreat. The last step to get girls chasing after you is the most difficult of the 3 steps. This is so because once you've decided you like a girl and you can tell she likes you too, you wouldn't under any circumstance want to retreat, right? While many think that once you're having fun with a girl and she's likewise having fun with you, the best thing to do is keep spending time with each other, as you might eventually get somewhere with that dream girl of yours. However, there's a downside to this, and it's called the dual nature of seduction. This means that while you can get a woman by often spending time with her, as you can't sleep with her if she's in one location and you're in another, there's no better way to make a woman desire you more than pulling back and retreating a lot once you've already shown her you're excellent and desire-free. Note that once you've displayed the attributes of excellence and desirelessness, you shouldn't automatically retreat, as doing this will make it difficult to get her unless she's someone you repeatedly run into. Even in this case, you'll have to display the attributes of excellence and desirelessness again, which is a challenging task. Therefore, the best way to retreat is by indicating you're about to retreat, and if she latches onto you, pull her in. Simplifying this further, let's say you're out with a group of friends, and as expected, you pull off a little bit of excellence, like requesting the restaurant prepares a special dish that isn't on their menu for your table, while being cool and effortlessly flirting a bit with a girl without being all needy. Now you notice she's into you, so you isolate yourself from the group so you can be one-on-one with her. To effect your retreat, you can come up with an excuse like telling her while you had fun socializing, it's time for you to go home as you have a movie to see. As you can see, this is not a rejection of her, but a vague excuse to leave to see a movie. Once you can get this right, she'll become a little needy. At this point, two scenarios likely play out. The first being her offering to go with you to see the movie, and the second being you taking her contact number and scheduling a date for another day. Either way, it's a win-win situation for you. Remember that women will only chase once you make it easy for them to do so. Hence, it would be best if you didn't only retreat, but also make it easy for the women you're retreating from to chase after you. Applying all three rules in the same order is necessary to get women to chase after you. These rules summarized include eliminating your desires, sometimes performing excellence in her presence, and ultimately retreating. With this, you can create a perfect chase phenomenon in women. Even among those, you might have run out of options to get laid. However, getting girls to chase you has its fair share of limitations, as applying these rules will require you to meet girls, move them, isolate them, and close them. Unable to do these will make showcasing excellence among these women more difficult. If you've reached this far, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and press the notification bell so you won't miss any future updates. See you in another video. Until then, take care. Do tell us your views in the comments section.